Okay, lastly, we'll take a look at the front side. And with the front side, we're really trying to limit uh, a whole lot of change. If you look at the front side, the front foot, should start square. The knee is square. The hip is square. Shoulder is square. Uh, Eyes out in the picture. From the time we complete the first two phases, 1, 2, and we land, we still have a very square position on that front side. We may allow for a little bit of opening. As you see, Drew has a little bit of opening there. Adrian has a little less, but we want to land in a very square position. So from the time the back leg loads and presses to the front side, we see very little change along that front side. The only thing that we do like to look for a little bit of change is right here in the front hip. We're going to create a little bit more tilt in the front hip. It's gonna bring the torso segment back a little bit as we land. Okay, but beyond that, everything on the front side should land exactly the same as it is. If we look at Landon here, you can see his first move is to bail open with the front foot. That's highly excessive. Again, we can allow for a little bit of turning, but you really get the sense here that Landon's trying to get to the ball by flaring open. So we've got to get rid of that. And you can see when he lands how open he is. And we talked about a lot of that is due to the opening on the front side. Again, some of that also due to he's trying to spin that back leg. So we really want to land with that square, firm front side. And here we want to feel more tilt than turn in the shoulders as we get through the ball. You can really see Adrian here with some good tilt. We get this nice clean line from ankle through the shoulder. Here as he's tilted behind the front side, we want to be off of the back side. As you watch it here, he presses off of the back side but stays tilted behind that front side. If you look here at Landon, you can see because of the turning, we get a jackknifed type of position like this on his swings. Okay. Or even here when he lands, not quite as jackknifed in the upper right, but we still don't have, we've got spinning shoulders, not tilted shoulders, like we want to have here. We get this nice clean line through here. Okay, so by feeling tilt at this front hip socket, we're going to keep the shoulders, behind that front side, keep the center of gravity behind the front side. All the pressure's felt on that front foot, but all the weight, the center of gravity is held behind that. If you really take a shot, a look at this shot here, you can see how much more Landon has opened up. And again, our professionals not trying to fly open there. And you can really see Landon really kind of continuing to spin a lot more through contact, whereas the professionals really give everything to the bat head through contact. The swing should feel like one smooth, fluid movement. All good hitters go back or load just before the release of the pitch. So there's always a negative move or a backwards move before the release of the pitch. And good hitters make their shift at the pitch after the ball's been released and the front heel is pressed down by the back leg when that ball is past halfway home. Again, we want to see one smooth, fluid movement. We don't want to see start and stop action. Fluid. Landon's not start and stop, and we just got to cut out some excess intent to spin or fly open with the legs. Both legs are spinning, and we've got to get the top hand to quit laying over.